Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to In-Ring Discussion number 3, episode number 3, coming to you here on the show, Wrestling Talk Show. WWE is planning a lot of things going to Survivor Series this year. Before I get into all that, guys, they're planning like a Raw versus SmackDown additional matches. Before I get into that, guys, it feels good to be back talking about wrestling. My new setup is great. I love it. I enjoy it. It's going to take me a while to really get comfortable working with this stuff, guys. So I want you guys to please bear with me. And I know you guys understand that too, which I know you guys appreciate that. You know I'm new with this whole setup thing. So it's going to take me a while to really get in my zone, really get comfortable with this whole entire thing that's going on right now. It feels good to bring back in-ring discussions again. Number 3, I know a lot of people have been missing it. Well, I'm back now, so now I can bring this back to you guys. Longer episodes on in-ring discussions where we talk about a lot of stuff. When we come together, guys, and we discuss things and what's going on with articles and stuff that's happening on, taking place, rumors, anything that WWE is planning. I am here to bring that here for you guys. If you guys didn't check out my other episodes that I did today, I talked about what was going on with Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal, there is news going around that he is challenging John Cena for WrestleMania 34. I talked about that, guys. Go check it out. It'll be here. Go check that out. And also on top of that, Bully Ray could be forced to retire from in-ring competition from wrestling and professional wrestling today. So those are the 2 things that I talked about on top of that. Also on top of that, there's stuff going around I did 4 days ago. Reason why they booked Emma to face Asuka as her opponent at the TLC pay-per-view. If you haven't watched that lately, and if you're new to it as well, go check that out. That'll be running up here too. Those 3 things going on, guys. Go make sure you go check those out. I highly appreciate it very much. Until then, guys, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at The Talk Show 101. You're going to see it above your screen right here. Go follow me, go tweet me, and you can always interact with me all the time. Go like me on my Facebook fan page. I'll put that in the description for you guys below as well. Hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed right now, subscribe to the channel so you guys can see a lot of awesome stuff that I do on this talk show that I bring to you guys every single time. And also click that bell so you don't miss any episode I do on this show as well. I get everything out of the way. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. And let's get into In-Ring Discussions, episode number 3 of today's Wrestling News. AllWrestlingNews.com is reporting it. The article is below. Now, it was reported over the weekend via Dave Meltzer of F4W Online that WWE has been planning for Universal Champion Brock Lesnar to face WWE Champion Jinder Mahal in a non-title match at the upcoming Survivor Series event. I 100% disagree with the fact that the WWE is planning to do something like this. I don't care about it. I'm not interested in it, and I'm not looking forward to it. You know, I love Survivor Series. Survivor Series is one of my favorite pay-per-views besides WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble. I love Survivor Series. I was always a fan of it growing up when I was a kid. I used to love, back in the day before I was even born, they used to do these Survivor Series traditional matches, and I used to love those. The 2001 was good, but I thought the 2005 was better. It was good when you saw Shawn Michaels in that one, man. Came down to Shawn Michaels, man. Shawn Michaels was the last person to be on that, was on the team. Shawn Michaels, the last person to go, man. He gave it his all. That's when you had, Stone Cold versus Eric Bischoff, Survivor Series 2005. Man, Shawn Michaels went all out, man. And he was bleeding and everything. That's one of my favorite Survivor Series because of Shawn Michaels, man. He never gave up, He worked so hard, man, to make sure Stone Cold could win, that match, win for his team, Stone Cold's team. Shawn Michaels went all out, man, and that's why I get a lot of respect for Shawn Michaels. Stone Cold was, had to pick the right guy to have Shawn Michaels on his team. But going back to the Brock Lesnar and Jinder Mahal, man, I'm not looking forward to it. Like I said, I don't care for it. Brock Lesnar, we know how Brock Lesnar is and how he works. All he does is suplex people, F5 people, Suplex City. That's all he does. And that's why I don't care if this match happens, and I don't care if it takes place. I think it's a bad idea on WWE's part to go and plan something like this. Okay? Jinder Mahal sucks. Okay? He's a bad performer. He does not perform good, and he doesn't work good with great talent. Even if they're horrible talents, if they're great talents, he doesn't work good with any of them. Hell, he doesn't work good with Shinsuke Nakamura on top of that. Okay? Brock Lesnar is going to destroy Jinder Mahal at Survivor Series. I mean, WWE is planning something like this, and I'm not for it. I don't accept something like this, that the WWE wants to go ahead and pull something like this. Okay? One, it's not even money. And one, it's not even good. This match doesn't mean nothing to me. Okay? Can you honestly tell me, what's so great about this match happening? What's so great that the WWE wants to plan Brock Lesnar and Jinder Mahal? What's so great about it? Even if it's a non-title match at all, it doesn't mean nothing to me. It's so pointless that the WWE wants to go and pull something like this. And you know how Survivor Series is, okay? That's the year that Undertaker debuted, okay? That's Undertaker's pay-per-view. That's where he debuted. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, where is Undertaker? That's where he debuted. But can you honestly accept a match like this that they want to do? I mean, does this mean anything to you guys out there? I mean, how dumb is this creative team that they think the fans actually want to see a match like this, okay? Now, there was news, like I said, there was news going, if this is the non-title match, what's the point of even doing this match? Does this prove to me, which one's the better brand? Is Raw better or SmackDown's better? Is this the point why they're doing this whole thing? Because honestly, if you really want me to tell you the truth, it ain't going to mean nothing to me, okay? Raw sucks anyways. The creative team is so horrible and they're so bad. And they really got to focus on what's going on with their brand. It's just unbelievable. So Meltzer discussed the match on today's installment of Wrestling Observer Radio and said that WWE has been planning this idea for a long time. You've been planning Jinder Mahal and Brock Lesnar. So is this the reason why you put Jinder Mahal as your WWE champion, because you want to do Brock Lesnar against Jinder Mahal? Do you honestly think that is smart creative? Do you honestly think that's such a great idea to put something like that on a Survivor Series card at the Survivor pay-per-view, when the Survivor Series thing is the most important thing in the world as your pay-per-view, and you want to put those two together in a ring? Do you honestly don't even know what the outcome is going to be? Because I'll tell you who's going to win. Spoiler alert, WWE, Brock Lesnar is going to beat Jinder Mahal. There's your win. There's your match right there. So I'm just against this whole match happening. So Meltzer added that they may have more Raw versus SmackDown matches at the show to elaborate with matches. I'm always, that's Survivor Series was all about, was these traditional matches. That's what it was all about. That's what Survivor Series is. And they pushed away from the traditional matches. And I want them to bring that back, because that's what made Survivor Series. Not these single matches, okay? Bring back the traditional matches, because that's what I love, that's what I enjoy, and that's what Survivor Series revolves around. Not single competitor matches. All right? You can have the world title matches and stuff. That's good. Keep that going. But bring the Survivor Series traditional matches going. That's what the whole thing was about. They did it back then, and they really pushed away from it. And now they're bringing it back, Keep doing more of those, because that's what Survivor Series was always meant for. So the article is below. Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys agree with this whole thing about WWE doing Jinder Mahal and Brock Lesnar? They're planning that in a non-title match. Let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts about this, guys? Also, do you agree with this whole thing? Let me know in the comments below. That's today's wrestling episode I brought to you guys. Make sure you guys check out the other ones. Thank you for tuning in to In-Ring Discussion, episode number 3. I appreciate it, guys. And hey, let's get ready for Monday Night Raw. This Sunday is a TLC pay-per-view, so let's see what's going to happen on Raw tonight. If the hype's going to be good or not. If the build's going to be good, we're going to find out tonight. I'll see you guys later. Let's get ready for Raw tonight. Subscribe.